Hello, it is Reviews Day Tuesday. It is the final Tuesday of March, and so it is time for me to talk about my March favourites. This is my first YouTube video in just over a week, so hello, I am back. I hope you had a good week. I am mainly talking about film and TV this month, but let's be honest, that is quite often the case anyway. Let's start with TV. This month I watched The Marvelous Mrs Maisel, which is on Amazon Prime. It's about a woman in 1950s New York who, after the breakup of her marriage, takes up stand-up comedy. It's very funny. I like the pacing and the direction and the music. I like how they transition in and out of flashbacks. It can be a little bit patchy in places, but it's a show that I would definitely recommend. Also, the recent series of Shetland finished this month on the BBC. I have talked about Shetland before on several occasions, so I am not going to talk for ages about it, don't worry. But I enjoyed this series. It was maybe a little bit slow for me to start with, but by the final 2 episodes I was engrossed as usual. But yes, if you have heard me talk about Shetland before and have thought maybe you'll check it out at some point, then yeah, now isn't a bad opportunity, because it will be on the BBC iPlayer right now. And also I just want to very briefly mention another show which is not entirely the normal type of show which I recommend on this channel, but I am very much enjoying The Repair Shop, which is on BBC Two at 6:30 on weekdays at the moment. Basically it's a big barn with a lot of people who are experts at repairing and restoring things, and members of the public come to the barn to have their items repaired or restored. And it's a show that I just really enjoy watching. For a start, the items are usually very interesting, and the people bringing them in normally have a very strong bond with them. These are very important things to them. So it's quite moving when you see their reactions to getting the items restored. And also it's just interesting to see the items being restored. All of the work that goes into it and all the skills that you need. It's just a nice show that I enjoy. So now, film. Yesterday, Sunday, because I'm filming this on Monday this week, I went to see Pacific Rim Uprising in the cinema. This is the just released film starring John Boyega, and it's a sequel to Pacific Rim starring Idris Elba. It's a good film. I definitely wouldn't say it was as good as the original in my eyes, but it was a very fun, entertaining film to watch, and the time went by very quickly. But my favourite film this month was Hidden Figures, which I finally saw this month after wanting to for quite a while. I'm currently reading the book. I'm hoping to review it on this channel in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. And I decided to watch the film before I read the book, so that's why I have finally seen Hidden Figures. It's definitely a film that I would recommend seeing, and the cast are amazing. I will talk more about the story when I'm reviewing the book, I think. And now finally, today, a game. As you may know, I started gaming live streams on Twitch this month, and as such I have been playing games more than usual, which has been nice. I have been replaying Dragon Age, Inquisition and Tomb Raider, but the game that I want to talk about today is a new one to me, and that is Life is Strange. It's an episodic game. There are 5 episodes. I finished episode 4 this morning, but it's a game that I've been very impressed with. It's very engrossing and rewarding, and it's got a good story and good characters. It's very dramatic and very dark, but it's a really high quality game, I think. But yeah, I'd recommend Life is Strange if you're looking for a game to play. So those are some of my favourite things from last month. I would love to know in the comments below what some of your favourite things from the last month have been, and also do you have any thoughts on any of the things that I have mentioned. Let's move across to the end screen. I will be back on YouTube on Thursday, which is the 29th of March at 7 PM BST with a new live stream. It's been a little while since my last live stream on YouTube, so sorry about that. I'd love it if you can join me and we can have a chat for a little bit, and I'll probably work on cosplay as usual. Let me know if you can make it in the comments below. And I hope to get back to having the live streams on YouTube regularly again. So if you can't make this one, there will hopefully be plenty of opportunities in the future. If you want to see some more favourites videos from me or my latest video, then you can do so below me here, and also you can subscribe to my channel or visit my website beside me here. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you later on in the week.